Hello there, my name is Muchiri. I'm an urban planner and environmentalist. I'm also the current Vice Chairperson of the AAK Town Planners chapter. I'm here to speak to you about excellent customer service and prevention of fires from the perspective of an urban planner. To begin with, I would like us to have a basic understanding of what urban planning is. So urban planning is a process that ensures that land uses are in harmony, they create aesthetics, and they also ensure that there is order in the built space and among communities. Let's look at the first element of community-centered designs. At the AAK Town Planners chapter, we are engaging with the Kilimani Project Foundation to establish a rapid planning toolkit, or rather to utilize one that will ensure that we have a local physical development plan for Kilimani that looks at the preferences of the people and ensures that the priorities of these people falls into the right blue and green prints for Kilimani. Secondly, we look at the issue of accessibility and mobility. Planners worldwide have been advocating for 15-minute city. What does this mean? It means that you're able to work, live, and play within a close vicinity. That also implies that you get the enjoyment of the quality of life with the elements of aesthetics, harmony, and accessibility. In terms of mobility, we have seen the considerations of transit-oriented development. This also means that large transportation hubs are integrated with other uses like residential and commercial. Let's look at another key point where customer service from a planning perspective comes into play: mixed-use development. This implies that there is a great concern and preference for developments that are integrated, that you have residential, commercial spaces within the same space to ensure that the mobility from point to point is limited and that we have carbon neutral cities. And that leads us to the point of sustainable development. In this era of climate change, we need to ensure that we reduce as much as possible, significantly, the contribution towards carbon emissions. From a planning perspective, we then encourage that our cities and communities are able to monitor and assess their contribution towards climate change. For this purpose, we have tools that have been developed to assess this implication of greenhouse gases. Number one, we have the Green Star Communities Rating developed by the Green Building Council of Australia. We also have the IFC Apex Cities. All these ensure that we are able to assess and evaluate our contribution as cities and communities towards greenhouse gas emission. I'd also like to speak about the building code and zoning. And this, in essence, looks at how our areas are zoned, how they are planned, and that they are safe for human habitation. And this also introduces the conversation of the incidences that have recently happened and occurred in Kenya. We have schools that have been burning. We have informal settlements that are also marred with very many incidences of fires. Also markets, our marketplaces have fires that are erupting from time to time. So the building code, which the planner, architects, and other professionals in the built environment interact with, actually they play a role in developing the building code, then it must ensure that our places, our neighborhoods, our schools, our homes, our markets are kept safe. And now I wish to call upon you, viewer and listener, that as you plan to buy that land, develop that land, subdivide that land, ensure that you obtain the guidance of a registered and practicing physical planner so that you can get value for your money and that you may ensure that whatever you're proposing to do is consistent with the zoning regulations. That, in a nutshell, covers the role of a planner in customer service and in contributing to a safe, orderly built environment. Thank you.